Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. This is Joe, the bearded historian. He'll tell you an interesting story. Be careful of his soldiers, they can be brats. This is Angel, she's an entity. She'll cause chaos and plant her hands at you. This is Sue, she likes spirits, not the alcohol. She's the reason this channel exists. This is David, he likes fire trucks. He's here occasionally. Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. We preserve his story.
Welcome to our shout out, which is late. I know, but Memorial Day happened, and so I decided to wait. That's why we just did one, and I know it's almost time to do another one, but we'll get to it. I promise. Things are happening. I promise we'll get there. We are currently at 29, so this is a shout out for 28, and I know it means to do 29, or is it for 29? I think this is 28. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm wrong. This is for 29. Okay, so this is 29. We're over 29, but that's okay. At least we know the number's gonna stick. So 29 shout out. We're going to start with, as usual, with our members. When it comes to these shout outs, I use 3 phones. For those of you who do not know, one is the one I'm recording on. This one I generally use for recording, uploading. Then I've got these 2. This one has the YouTube Studio on app, and this one has YouTube Studio on the website. It is important a device that's on a website, or access to the website anyway, in order to do some of these. Although YouTube has now added a nice new feature, which is wonderful and very helpful to keep track of your members. See your members, or see your subscribers, I should say. That helps you see all your public subscribers. They do have to be public, and unfortunately not everybody's public for reasons. What reasons? Well, that's personal and up to them, I guess. But we're going to do our members. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, first we have top of the page here. Down over. Okay. First here at the top. We've got Mr. Stanton here at the top with 20 months. He does Abandoned Places and also has a train channel. Robert has been with us for 18 months. He does stickers and prospecting and medals and coins. Fractured is Miss Jen. She's been with us for 13 months. She does ASMR. Carnival has been with us for 9 months, I think that says. Yeah, 9 months. And they do cruising and traveling. Then, of course, we've got Rhea. Got Rhea, who's been with us for 9 months. And she had education channels, but now she's got a kind of connecting hangout place. Abandoned and Forgotten Wells, who's been with us for 6 months. That is Garrett, I think. And he does mines and traveling underground. April has been with us for 4 months, and she does kind of a reactionary channel. Michael has been with us for 4 months, and he does raccoons and other night vision camera stuff. Sazzy's been with us for 4 months, and she does traveling and cooking. Mr. Jerry's been with us for 4 months, and he does metal detecting, magnet fishing, outdoorsy stuff. Miss Heather's been with us for 3 months, and she does makeup, and she also has products. She does a lot of circuit, I think it's what it's called. Those are also very cool. Then we've got Theta, who's been with us for 2 months, and Theta does for 3 months, excuse me, and that he does gaming. Hillbilly's been with us for 2 months, and that's Miss Susan, and that's of course Ranching Life. John's been with us for 18 days, and he does games and a hangout vlog he plays. And Go Batman has been with us for 18 months, and he does headstands. Those are our members. And now on to the rest of the alphabet. Okay, so these are, well, it says purchased, but most of these are freebies. We've got A Cup, which is gaming channel. Miss Breaks, which is gaming in Pokemon and cards. Captain Kurt, which is kind of a vloggy hangout place. Carnival, which is cruising and traveling. And I'm going to get the name one of these days. I might remember it later. We'll see when we get to the C's. Duke is, I want to say gaming. Oh, look there. I'm amazing. It's gaming. Oops, that's not the right button. This button. And then we've got Eddie, who is also cruising. Eddie's wonderful and fun. Grandma Kelly, which is magnet fishing. Miss Heather, which is makeup and products. She has a circuit. I think that's what it's called. And she makes things. We've also got Naughty Buddy, or Naughty Buddy, I think. And that's a hangout place. Ohio, which is metal detecting. Rich New, which is music and hangout. Rye, which is gaming. Soleil, which is a hangout place. Tubers, which is the one I actually pay for. And that's a connecty place. V-Bucks for views. Is gaming and political. That's an interesting combination. Political gaming. Anyway, I see most of the gaming. And then last but not least is Ryan. And then, of course, we've got our numbers. We've got the Cave, which is rich, and that's a hangout place. Usually there's music and stuff. First Floor, which is music. Two Brothers, which is magnet fishing. Three Souls is paranormal. Four Patriots is a patriotic channel. 577 is art. I haven't seen it post in a while either. Graph is traveling in Jamaica. Walking Yoshi, I want to say, it's mostly gardens, so lots of flowers, lots of gardening, and some walks, of course. All right, for B's, we've got Back to Good. That is a vloggy channel. Backlash is fishing. Hillbillies, this is a wonderful channel. Very supportive people. They do lots of outdoor stuff. Magnet fishing is the most common. But they also do metal detecting and outdoorsy gardening type stuff. Trucker is Mr. Andy, and that is, of course, he's trucking. Baja is a vlog. Barsa is music. Barry is a vlog, and metal detecting, I think. Hang on a minute. Oh, there's cards. Oh, so it's cards. did not remember it being sports related. That tells you how much I pay attention to the things I'm talking about. Barry walking is, of course, walking. Bass is paranormal, or bass, excuse me, not bass. All right, after bass, we've got Bayou, and that's gardening and hanging out. We've got Bengal, and that's fantasy football. BC, which is sports cards. Sylvia, which is a vlog. Beans and Totters is cemeteries. Bare Bones, that's living off the grid, and rural living, kind of a do-it-yourself self-sufficiency channel. Beast the Rapper, I want to say he's rap, but I'm pretty sure that that's not the right answer, is gaming. And then Beat After Beat is music. Belinda is country living. Belt Loop is a hangout place. Barina is a vlog. Betty is a vlog hangout kind of place. Beyond, I want to say that that's paranormal, but it might, nope, it's music. Okay. And then Bahappy, Baby, something like that, is a vlog. Bahingo is metal detecting. Bib is a vlog. Ben is a vlog. And then Big Son is lawn care. Johnny is wrestling and other things. Bigfoot, that's of course Bigfoot. Big Rooster is a podcast. Bell Ultras is outdoor stuff. Bird is of course birds. Birdie is a vlog. BJ is jokes and stuff. Black Guns and Gardens is of course guns and gardening. Black Money is a drama kind of response channel. Black Beauty is makeup and hangout kind of place. Blended is traveling. Blessed is crafts. Blessed Mac is a vlog. Blind is a hangout place. Blistering is biking. All right, after Mr. Blistering and Mrs. Jamie and his biking, we've got Blue Deck, and that is metal detecting, and that's not what I meant to do. Blue Lotus, which is designs, as you can see. Bobby was gaming, hasn't posted in a while. Hope she's doing okay. This Bobby is food. Bold Lion is a connecty place and a vlog. Bomada is a vlog. Basna is I can say this, magnet fishing. Boyette is a vlog. Boys in the Wood is of course camping. Brad is birds. Brave Kritos, I want to say, is gaming. Red Dead Online. Yep, Red Dead Online. Okay. And then we've got Broke but Bountiful and Blessed. This is Carol. And Carol, oh, we've got food. Very nice. And some lies at grocery stores. Making something from grocery bags. Interesting. Newer addition to our channels. And then, get that up there. We've got Miss Gail, and that's Broken Heart, and that's Ministry. Mostly focusing on the homeless. Brugas is boxing. Buddha, lots of exercise on Buddha's channel, as well as relaxation and religious and motivations and things like that. Buddies is outdoor stuff. Fatma is budgeting. Abundance is budgeting. Budget Rips is card pack opening. Alma is budgeting. BMP is, of course, trains. My Fun is a vlog. Burkos is fishing. And last but not least for our bees is Miss Butterroll. And that's kind of a vloggy place. She had some Happy Mail with some crafts earlier that I saw. And here's some shorts and some lives. And those are our bees. Okay, so we're on to the C's. We've got C&C Farm, which is, of course, Farm Life. C&V, which is baseball cards. Miss Ford, that's a vlog, mostly walking. A lot with her doggo. California Girl is a vlog. Callie. Alright, so we've got Callie and Jordan, and that is gaming. We've got Cameraman, which is a vlog. Canadian Diamond, which is Diamond Dawn Paintings. Canadian Family, and that's Miss Tiffany and her family, and that's a family vlog. Can't Stop, and that is lawn mowing and travel. Okay, and Card Breakers is, of course, card pack opening. Cali Girl is a vlog. Carnivore is a vlog. Carpenter is self-reliance and carpeting. And then we got Cutter Eats, which is mukbang. Catching Fish is fishing. Alright, and then we got Cantron Culture, which is a family vlog. And then Sea Bear is Scratch. Cemetery visits is cemeteries. Chantel, poor child, is Unexplorable Places. Might have to unsubscribe to that. We'll leave it for right now. Charlie Sees is gaming. Charlene. Well, that's one of her many channels, and that is health and mental health motivation. Charlene, not Charmaine. Charmaine has two. One is Dose of Positivity. One is Healthy Lifestyles. And then Miss Tracy is a life and family vlog. Okay, then we got Chatty, which is a vlog. Cherry is an upbeat motivational channel. Henry is a hangout plays. Ning is a vlog. Chris is gaming. Christ is a vlog. Christine is a vlog. Still sounds very dirty. I'm sorry. That's movies. And currently live. Let's go see what Sean's up to. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, and then we've got Citizen, which is a hangout place. CJ, which is a couple's vlog. CK, which is a vlog. Clark is metal detecting. Cloud. Let's see. Cloud is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. No, just kidding. I'm sorry. It's a vlog. About this channel, nothing. I love that. It's my favorite. And then we've got Clown, which is games. Coach Mary, which is a life coach. Coastal, which is fishing. Coco, which is reviews. Coker, which is traveling and cruising. Cokes, which is a vlog. Color My World. We got some deers here. I want to say it's just outdoorsy stuff. Sounds and Sights of Nature. So yeah, we've got some nature live. So if you want a nice, relaxing nature channel, that's a good one for you. Come Hither with Heather. That's Abandoned Places. Angler is fishing. Connect is, of course, a Connecty channel. Conscious is business and services. It's one of connected to another channel whose name I cannot remember because I'm a genius. And then we've got Consume the Goodness, and oh god, I had her name. Does it say her name? Kendra. I'm terrible with names, so I apologize. Kendra is wonderful, very supportive. She does a lot of fitness videos. Third Time's a Charm. 4-year anniversary. So congratulations on 4 years. And then she's got, and then next we've got Mr. Mark in the corner. Apparently he was bad. Just kidding. He does some lives in the afternoon. Ken and T are a couple's vlog. Crafting Enthusiast is, of course, crafting. Leo's crafting. Greg is Creatures. A Crazy Fam, and that's a vlog. Crazy Train is gaming. Create is creating. That's a sentence, Sue. Way to go. Create is crafts. And then we've got Crooked Peach, which is living off the grid, do-it-yourself, homesteady kind of stuff. Crooked River is trains. Crosdale is a vlog. All right. And then we've got Cups, which is paranormal. Cross Fam, which is a family vlog. Cruising Nuts, which is, of course, cruising. And they do some beautiful drone footage. Cruising and Fun, and that's Cheryl and Jeremy, and that's cruising. And then Crystal, Phoenix Rising, Last of Our Seas, and this is a vlog, mental health and things like that. So those are our C's. Now on to D. All right, on to our D's. We've got DNL, which is metal detecting. DAGR, he does a lot of fundraising. Day is a vlog. Daily Shelter is a religious, motivational kind of channel. Denzel is a vlog. Daniel is sports highlights. Dan is a vlog. Danny is a vlog. Dark Hermit is gaming. Darren, I had to think about that for a minute. Sorry, my brain went blank. I'm tired. All right, this seems to be baseball. Hang on a minute. All right, then we've got Dashing, which is a vlog. Dave is camping. Second Dave is adventures, and that's roller coasters and parks. All right, and then we've got David and Marcy. That's a couple's vlog and traveling. Dave Divine is a podcast of sorts. Dave Lynn is prepping, and that's a hangout place. David's Drones is, of course, droning. And Dawn is crafting. Day 1 is reviews, mostly of restaurants and food and things like that. All right, and then we got, let's see here. We are at, D La Torres is a vlog. Deb is a quilter. Deborah is a connecting place. The boy is a vlog. Deborah's budgeting. Deanie is a vlog. Dennis is a vlog. Destination is traveling, and that's a couples channel. Destiny, this one is lifestyle. The Destiny Forever is a doctor, health and stuff. Hang on a minute, go back here. Detect Diggs is metal detecting. Devil Dog is a hangout place. That's one of our military peoples, or ex-military, I guess I should say. DG is, I want to say slots. Yeah, slots. And then Dora is a vlog. Diamond, Carrie is diamond painting. Rhino is diamond painting. Diane is diamond painting. Digger is model railroads. Teza is metal detecting. Deej is metal detecting bottles and other things. Digging It Back is metal detecting. Dimple is a vlog. Dingle Hopper is abandoned places as well as museums, trolleys, and things like that. Dirks is a vlog. Demi is visual storytelling, self-improvement, travel, and other genres. Hold on a minute. Alright, and then we've got Diva, which is metal detecting. Dixie, which is quilting. DJ, which is music. DJ Ron, which is mechanic and cars and things like that. DJ Shaggy is hangout place. DJ Cartoon is, of course, cartoons. DM is a vlog. Double Spider is gaming. Doug is a guitarist. Dougie is a vlog hangout plays. Down the Road is a hangout connecty plays. Grina is a vlog. Dream is visual stories and videos. Drew is vlog. Driving is, of course, driving. DT is a vlog hangout plays. Duggan is a vlog. Dundas is model railroad. And Duval is gardening. And Dozen is a vlog. All right, so next we got E is God's Son, and that's a religious channel. Eastad is gaming. Addie and Veta is traveling and lots of airport terminals. Edda is a hangout place. Ed's is food and dancing. El Cheapo is a vlog. Vernie, I don't know. Sorry. That's a connecty place. Liz is a connecty place. Ella is a connecty hangout place. Elfish is fish. Ellie is a vlog. Elsa is a vlog. Or Elisa is a vlog. Lisa is a vlog. Elise is a vlog. Embark Nations is travel and cruising. Emily is an uplifting channel. Amar is a vlog. Is this gaming? I think this is gaming. I think this changed. Yeah, this changed. This is gaming. Hang on. And then we've got eMoney, which is music. And Mars is a vlog. Erup is a vlog. Eric is, I want to say that's exercise. What are you doing, Mr. Eric? Oh, no, that's outdoorsy stuff. He got trees and trees. Oh, that one was exercise. Burpees. This is what I usually see. I usually see these. These are for those. Hello? Apparently I missed the last one. And then we've got Eric, which is gaming. Evil is comics and stuff. Etta is traveling, and that's a couple's vlog. Cruising. Sam is exploring. And I is cars. All right, so we got Fee, F-E. That's mostly sky pictures, moon, for the most part. Face Days is wonderful, very supportive dude. He does abandoned places. Occasionally there's a paranormal one or two. We've got Facing Reality, which is Jamaican teacher. Faye Can Walk, and that's a walking channel. Family Long is a family vlog. Father and Son is a family vlog. Phantom Work, I want to say, is gaming, if I remember correctly. No, it looks like it's just a vlog. Imagine that. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, and then we've got Faz, which, is this a gaming one? Yes, this is a gaming one. I'm renting this. Hang on a minute. And then we've got Steel Tattoo, which is a new channel. All right, so Steel here is new. And as you can see, they do tattoos, which is very cool. Angel loves tattoos. I might have to send this to her. I hadn't thought about that when I added them. So if you're a tattooer or interested in that craft or that art, that's a good place to go. Angel does her own tattoos. Not with tattoo gun, but with markers. Okay, and then we've got Fifi, which is homesteading. Fine Dining, which have fun little skits for reviews. We've got Feely, which is cooking. Fever, which is animation. Faves, I don't know, which is a vlog. FFF, which is family fun. And that's a family channel. Filipina is a vlog. Filiku is a hangout vlog. Okay, and then we've got fishing, which is outdoor stuff. Float, which is a vlog of sorts. Rob, which is metal detecting. Flying Arrows, which is magnet fishing. The Bradleys, which is a family vlog. They do a lot of Disney related stuff. Food Forest is a hangout podcasty food place. Foodies Vacations is a good place to hang out. Forever is a vlog. Forks is food. And Four Corners is products. Fox is... I want to say they're videos that they make on their own, but gaming. Okay, so yeah, mostly gaming. I was confused by these first ones. Hang on a minute. Okay, and then we've got Fractured, and that's Miss Jen. She's one of our members. She does ASMR. Freedom Stuffers is pack opening. Cheap is crafting. Hild is AI art and stories and music and things like that. Funky Uncle is the end of our Fs, and that is a review mukbang kind of channel. That is our Fs. Now for our Gs. We've got Game Pro, which is gaming. GA Girl, who was at one time, I remember. So I'll have to look and see if she still is. I don't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, she does wellness and motivation. Gail does Southern Living. Gallivanting, that is Tony and Julie. And I haven't seen them in a little bit. I hope they're doing okay. All right, and then we've got Gaming Vibes, which is, of course, gaming. Eric is gaming. Ford Power is gaming. Gandarat is a vlog. Garcia is fish. Garden State, that's Joe, and he's a gardener. Garo is a vlog. Gary is metal detecting. Geeky Girl is education and religious channel. Geeky Gamer is, of course, gaming. Our Gen Xers here is Nick and Jill. They're a fun couple. They do traveling, exploring, videos on a budget, things like that. Generations is geological stuff, cemeteries and things like that. Gentleman is prospecting. Okay, and then after that, we've got Get Outdoors, which is called outdoor stuff. Get Spooky, which is paranormal. Ghost Hunters, which is also, Ghost Watchers, which is also paranormal. Gilman, which is farming. Gina, which is a vlog. Ginger Fox, which is gaming. Guinea, I mispronounce all kinds of words. This is kind of a vlog. I'm in the wrong one. This one's Girl Dad Cooking. And hold on a minute. Okay, and then we've got Guinea. Oh, I meant to click on. And this is a life vlog, it looks like. And then we've got Glacier, which is fishing. Glitter, which is art and mental health. Gloria, which is food. Glory B, which is kind of a reactive channel. Batman stands on his head. I think he's one of our temporary members. Gomer is gaming. Great is outdoors of fishing and magnet fishing. Gracie is a vlog. Lots of village life there. Grace is traveling. Grandma Lynn is a vlog. Grandma Teresa is a vlog. Gravedigger is a vlog. Great Lakes is a vlog and traveling. That's a couple's vlog, it looks like. Katie is a quilter. Gregory is a kind of a randomy channel. Grey Wolf used to be one of our members, and he does outdoors and homesteading. All right, and then we've got grilling and chilling with Mojo, which is, of course, grilling. Griselda is a hangout place and a log hangout. We're heading to H's. All right, so we've got Hege, Hego, maybe? That's a vlog, handicapped. I believe the gentleman's name is Dawn. I could be incorrect. Don't quote me on that. They're travelers, do a lot of parks with their dog. Hats in Mission, of course, Hats in Mission, some sort. Hunters is paranormal. Hauntingly is paranormal. Cheetah is Mr. Patrick, and that's movies and interviews. Headed to the Creek is fishing and outdoor stuff. Heart Mix is a vlog. Hedgehog is homesteading. Hellbent is also paranormal. Haven't had one of those in a while. A couple months, looks like. Hold on. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and then we got Heart Match, which is a vlog. Hedgehog is homesteading. Hellbent is paranormal. Helen and Brian is a vlog. Helen is a vlog. Helvega is a vlog. Henry is outdoor stuff. Jackie Boy is hiking. Hilda is mukbang and cooking. Hip B is prospecting. Looker is history. He does a lot of arrowheads, but it's metal detecting and things like that. HKA is a vlog. Hojo is old stories, radio shows and things like that. Hot Grown is a vlog. Hot Mess is fishing. House is a gay couple, and they do a lot of expos and cons, and they're very fun and outgoing, traveling and things like that. Hugo is music and gaming. Halta Hatling is a vlog. Henry D is a vlog, and that is our H's. All right, so now we are on our I's. We've got I Am Betty, J. Guthers. Miss Betty does a singles life as an older lady vlog. I'm not even going to try that name because I will butcher it completely. That is also a vlog. Ian is a vlog. Ian Watts is music and a vlog. I Bring It is crafts and food and a vlog of sorts. I Like Cheese is a vlog. I Man is, I want to say that's music, but is that gaming? That's gaming. The gamer. Come in. Silly thing. Okay, hang on. Okay, and then after we have Jones, which is another gamer, mostly focused on Indiana Jones. Inner Beauty is wisdom and motivation. Intrepid is kind of a various channel. They do a lot of traveling. We've done I've seen cemeteries. I've seen birds. Irene is a vlog, and that's in Kenya, and also one of those village life vlogs. Arheen, maybe. That's a vlog. I Strong is a hangout place, vlog. He does a lot of driving. Angie, she does a neighborhood live every week where you can kind of catch up with people's. She also does very deep, thoughtful videos. And then we've got Anne, which is a vlog. Nathan, I want to say Nathan is gaming. Yes, Nathan is gaming. In a minute. All right, and then we've got Gee, which is a vlog, and Izzy Pup, which is Last of Our Eyes, and she does music. Then we've got our J's. We've got Jay the Motivator, which is, of course, a motivational speaker. J and E, which is Abandoned Places. J and K, which is gaming. J3G, which is farm and a vlog. Jack, which is metal working. All right, and then we've got Jackie, which is a vlog. Okay, and then we've got Jay, which is a vlog. Jeff O, which is a vlog. Jacqueline, which is a vlog. Jamaican, which first one is fishing, second one is farming. Jamaican, which is, I believe, a couples or family. Hang on. Yep, it's a family. Inspire video, traveling and food. So we've got a family traveling. So that's very fun. Hang on a minute. Okay, and then we've got James, which is kind of a vlog. Jamie is Realistic Life Vlog. Jan is a vlog. Jared is stories. He's been doing stories of Appalachian, mountains, kinfolk, and spooky stories. Jared is vlog and talking. Jace is exercise. Jason and Gina are a couples vlog. They do traveling. Jason is a ghost hunter. JB is ghost hunting and other things. Jeffrey is a vlog. Jennifer is, was from South Dakota, moved away. She's a wonderful lady. Her channel is so much fun. She has, ooh, we like that one. Okay, and let's see. Ribbon and Bow collaboration, which sounds very interesting. Wild Lemons, which I will have to look into. Crab Dip, which I'm going to definitely look into. We love crab. And this looks scrumptiously yummy, and I need to catch up. Decorating for summer. She is a beautiful decor lady, but she likes white. White and I are not friends, but I love her designs and how calming and clean her settings are. So check out Miss Jennifer. Hang on a minute. All right, and then we got Jeremy and Cheryl. They are a cruising channel. They're a couple. They go on they do a live every morning with Mr. Eddie, and that's fun. I tend to pop into all three. Jeremy does reviews, sports and things like that. Jersey is music and religion. She also does some book reading and comics. Jessica is music. Second Jessica is secondhand reselling and repurposing. Jez Gaming is, of course, gaming. Jim is a vlog. Jocelyn is a vlog. Judy, this is her second channel. And although it does say genealogically, I have not seen any genealogy on it. And I know I'm mispronouncing that. But we have had some World War II letters. We had some flying jets. We've got some very interesting shorts. And then, of course, she got some lives, which she did. Of course, with Mr. Backyards and some lurking in the background and learning to grow channels and hanging out, things like that. All right. Ooh, focus. Come on. Come on, camera. There you go. All right. After Miss Jody, we've got Joe, and that's a vlog, a hangout place. Joel and Spike. I want to do music. They also do packs and sports stuff. Hang on a minute. All right. And then we've got, after Joel, Mr. John Shelton. He does vlogging. He does a lot of little skits, which is fun. John, excuse me. P, he does gaming. Lots of lives and to hang out and chill. John Parker is a vlog. John Paul is a vlog. Our Johnson family is kind of a family vlog. I haven't seen them in a bit, so I'll have to catch up on them because I see there's a post there. Jojo is a vlog. George, I want to say his outdoorsy stuff. What are you doing, Mr. George? More about this show. Nothing. I don't know why I keep falling for that. It always says nothing. He has Mandelas. These are fun. Used to have more, but not so much. Birthday stream a year ago. A couple of nature streams recently. So not a lot of posting for Mr. George. Hold on a minute. All right. And then we've got Jose, which is traveling. Josie, which is music. Josh, which is survival. So that's paranormal, off the grid kind of stuffs. Joshua's a vlog. Josie's place is selling. She does jewelry and stuff like that, so it's a business. Journey with Kiki, that's a vlog. Jovel is music. Joy is fishing. JP is food. JR is a vlog. JRZ is metal detecting. JSY is soccer. Jabba is a vlog. Jody is a vlog. Jody May is crafts. Julie is a vlog. Just Fun is photo shoots and stuff. Yogi doing burpees is, of course, exercise, and that's burpees. And Jason is keto. It's a good place for questions, comments. He usually has a weekly place where they do a recipe, and that is our Jays. For K, we've got Capinas, that's a vlog. Kaha, I think that's gaming. Hang on a minute, double check. Yep, it's gaming. Hang on a minute. All right, and then we've got Kahan, and that's gaming. Come on. There we go. Kaladin is a gamer. Kaleidoscope is new. Hang on, or newish. Like-minded people. So it looks like religious. We got God here and member stuff. Shorts. So it looks like it's a religious. We've got some wellness, God, and puzzles. So that's what that is. Hang on a minute. Okay, and then we've got. All right, and then we've got after that we've got Capengo. That's a vlog. Catherine is a connecty place. Kathy is a vlog. Kayak is traveling. They do a lot of kayaking and water stuffs. Kayla, Kaijan, that is trains. Kayla Mars, a couple's vlog. Keeping Up with the Griffins is a family vlog. They do lots of fun skits and games. Kel is gaming. Curbside is cars. I was going to say, I thought so, but I wouldn't remember. Hang on a minute. All right, and then we've got, come on, focus. Carzo, and that's gaming. Kaja, and I'm probably mispronouncing that, so I apologize. That is a vlog. She's very fun, very outgoing, very supportive. Cayenne is a vlog. Kicking is mostly trivia. Rooks is a family vlog, and that's so fun. They have a family vlog there. And then we've got Kira, and that's names. Miss Kim is a vlog. Morgan is sports and a vlog. King Bear is a hangout, an ex-military guy. King is gaming. KJ Toon, I want to say is a vlog. Knight is a vlog. Dinning with Cheryl and Family is, of course, Crafts. Coco is a vlog. Kongjing is ping pong, table tennis, whatever you want to call it. Conscious is a vlog. Crazy is gaming. Crazy Crafter is Miss Addie, and she does papers and paper products and cards. Crypta is a vlog. Crystal's a vlog. Kahalan is a vlog. Kamir is a vlog. Kadu is a vlog. KY Philly is diamonds, is diamond painting. Kaylee is a vlog. You'll see a lot of water stuff. Lobsters, crabs, birds, deer, all kinds of fun stuff. And last but not least is Kyra, and that's a vlog. Alright, for L's, we've got Lady J, and that's slots. Lady Twister is ASMR and scary stories. Lila is a vlog. Lakeshore, first one's paranormal. Second one is products, that is his creational channel. Mr. Landon is customs, is cars. He's been doing some farming and stuff like that. Lashes is gardening and walking and food. Latanya is food. Sailing is traveling. Lazy Days is Jess and Liz. Nope, wrong one. Hang on a minute. Alright, Lazy Days. And Jess and Lisa. So that is we got some bean size. Oh, garden stuff, so that must be seeds and stuff. Some shorts, and of course lives of them just hanging out, which is always fun. Hang on just a minute. Alright, and then we got Left in the Past, which is metal cemeteries. Lizzie, which is vlog. Leon is a hangout place. Liam's is abandoned places and traveling. Lickum is music. Lickum TV is a vlog. Lickum is, this Lickum Simple is cooking. Lacrette is a reactionary channel. Andrea is a vlog. Misty is a vlog. Mountain Folk is trivia. Light of God is, of course, ministry. Linda is a vlog. Lisa is a vlog. This lesson is also, no, this one's selling, so this is a business. Little Chef is food. Tea is cooking. Manhands is a vlog. History, this is a good place for our history friends. They do history, and they're usually way up in the morning, so I don't catch them very often. Liz is a vlog. Liz Moo is a vlog. Ken is reptiles and stuff. Lone Cowboy is traveling in a vlog. Looter is bottles and stuff. Laurette is gardening, art, and music. Lottie's is a vlog. Love and Live is a vlog. They do a lot of games. Very fun couple. Pops is doggos. Lower is camping. LTN is prospecting. Luke is a vlog. Lucky Cat and Chrissy is traveling and exploring. Lucy is a vlog. She does gaming and hangouts. Lucina is lifestyle and travel. Luke is a vlog. Lizamon is a vlog. Linda is a vlog. Lynn is a vlog. This Lynn is life lessons, and that's mental health and things like that. And that is our L's, and now to our M's. We're almost done. All right, these are our M's. We've got M&T, which is cooking and a couples vlog. A&M, which is cemeteries. M&J, which is metal. Mass is kind of a random channel. Hillis is a hangout connecty place. Miss Otter, that's Dora. She travels. We've got Darren, and that's Germany. I got Maisa, and that is a vlog. Makeup and Son is trials and makeups, and Mama G is crafts. Mommy Lit is a vlog. Mayan is a vlog. Mammy is a vlog. Mandy's Candy is metal detecting. Marcina, something like that. I'm probably mispronouncing that. And this looks like it is traveling in a vlog. Hang on a minute. All right. Now we got Mark, which is outdoors, and then we got Mark the Spider Guy. Marketplace, which is Miss Jody, excuse me. And that is for thrifting and reselling. Great place for ideas and tips and things along those lines. She's also does a lot of lives where you can hang out and chat and with Mr. Backyard Trucker. Then we've got Marquette, and that's a vlog. Married is paranormal, because they're married with paranormal. Apparently they married ghosts, just kidding. Martin is coins. Mary is recipes. Marsois is a vlog. Mathis is a vlog. Mattman is music. Matt and Beck is exploring. Matthew and Mommy is a mommy's vlog. Matthew is a vlog. Maddie is fishing and other things, and I apparently need to fix this. Come here. There we go. May is a vlog. Mayhem is a Connecty hangout place, and they're currently doing a live. How fun is that? McCoy is trains. Maddie is music. Mega Big Ben is gaming and a vlog. Marcy is a vlog. Marlena is a vlog. Adventure Time is metal detecting. Met and I is a couple's vlog and traveling. Mexicalan is fish. Mahan is music. Maheen is a vlog. Maya is a vlog. Michael is random. This Michael is a vlog. This Michael is trail cameras and outdoor night cameras. Lots of raccoons and deers. Michigan is magnet fishing. Mitchie is crafting. Midwest is kind of an outdoorsy camera, one of the nature cameras we've seen. Mike and Ria, they're couples vlog and traveling. Mike is a Door Dasher, and that's kind of fun to watch. This Mike is gardening. This Mike is keto, a good place for questions, recipes, and to hang out. Miniq is paranormal. Mindfolk is paranormal off the grid. They do aliens, cryptos, all that kind of fun stuff that's not normal. Mindful is crafting. Merfolk is visual videos. Miss Misha is wonderful. I need to get catch up on her again because I am always behind. Only 3 videos this time though. She is got Thoughtful Thursdays every Thursday. She does music every Sunday. Sometimes I know the music, sometimes I do not. And Joe probably know more of them than I do because that's how he is. And she does other things like gardening and cooking and things like that. She's wonderful, very supportive. And then we've got Miss Belle, who's a hangout place. She does a lot of adult coloring. Miss Jess is a vlog. Mr. Awesome is toys. MK is gaming. MLY is birds. And Morgan is a couple's vlog and traveling. Mobile is coins and things. Mom and Rail Fins is Mom and Son, and they do miniature model trains. I can speak words. 4 Boys is a mommy vlog. Lainey is a mommy vlog with special needs child. Mona is crafting. Money Grabber is music. Monkey Man is special herbs and spices. Monster is hot stuff. Montre is magnet fishing. Moon is spiders and traveling. Moon Sprout is do-it-yourself homesteady stuff. Masha is music. Mountain Moon is do-it-yourself, off the grid kind of stuff. Mountain Inspirations is good for inspirations. Good for if you're looking for guidance or inspiration or ways to just kind of boost yourself, your business, whatever. Two Crew is traveling and cruising. MPA is an artist. Mr. Mickey is Abandoned Places. Mr. Meeks is a vlog. Mr. Music is, of course, music. Mr. Nice Guy is a vlog. Miss Coins is Coins and Things. Miss Ruby is a vlog. Miss T is a good place to go if you want to talk, hang out. There's always a topic of something on there. Miss B is religious and walking. MT is homesteading. My channel is Random in a Vlog. Myers has two, and one is paranormal and one is stories. My folk, that's Miss Sarah, and that's a random channel. Lots of cool visual videos, but usually I'm popping into their lives to just hang out and chat. My Linda's one of our members. That's what they're called. I couldn't remember the word there for a minute. And it's kind of a randomly vlog channel. This Michael is paranormal and music, scary stories, things like that. Mazah is motivations and a vlog. Maze is gaming, and that is the end of our M's. So as I was going through this, I realized that I missed Dreamland Soundscapes. And I don't know how I missed that, but I did, and that's a nature-y, musical kind of relaxational channel, not challenge. What words are things? And then I also missed 21SC. And 21SC is kind of like Hojo's channel, as I said, old radio nights, which is kind of fun. I remember old radio, and that was, kind of interesting. So if you're in like miss old radio, it's a good place to go hang out. They do some lives with music. There was blues music earlier today I popped into. So check those guys out. And now we're going to do our mambas. All right. We've come to the end of the part 1 of our membership, or no, not a membership video. I know what I'm talking about. Don't pay any attention to me. I'm tired. Okay. The end of part 1 of our shout out video for 29 and a half subscribers. I'm behind. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll get caught up someday. Again, people have asked, how do I find my list and how do I do the videos? Well, I have 3 devices. You probably get away with 2 if you got a desktop, but I don't have access to a desktop, so I've got 3. I've got Vodafone number. This is the one that I generally use for playlists and my shout out. As you can see, I'm on the YouTube Studio website. The website is important for this reason, right down here, the very bottom, where it says recent activity. You can see members and subscribers. And if you go right here where it says see all, and you give it a minute to load, then it'll flash at you because it wants to be difficult. Give it a minute. Come on, it does not usually take this long. All right, now it's behaving itself. There we go. See all subscribers. And then you can do it all the way back to the end of your lifetime. Or, no, not the end of the lifetime. Beginning of your lifetime. I know things. Don't worry about it. I generally sort by date. And then I see who is subscribed. Now, these are public subscribers. So they have to be public. Otherwise, you can't see. You can see how many subscribers they have. Go from there. And it looks like I've got a couple more I need to add. But we'll get to that on 29. Or 300 or 3,000, whatever it is. 3,000 next, that's what it is. All right, so that's how we do that. And then over here, we've got part number 3. This is usually the one where I pop into your, I do comments, and I also do, oh, as you can see, there's comments. I need to catch up on those as well. And this is also where I pop into your videos. And last but not least, this one. This is the one I used for most of my recordings, although I do occasionally use the other one. And this is the one that I use to splice things together when I do the little splicing that I do. And then it is also the one that I use to upload videos. So yeah, that's how that's done, and that's how you do that. Also, YouTube has added a wonderful little feature, and I was going to show this as well because I told 21 that I would show this as well. YouTube has added a nice little feature. If you go to your page right here, right there, see your subscribers. You can click on that, and there you go. You can see your subscribers, and there's Mr. Caveman. He told me he was subscribing, so I subscribed back to him. Very nice, very easy. I gotta fix that one. All right, and that's how you do that. And it's very, again, these are for, includes users who have made their subscriptions public. All right. So are you ready? Are you set? Here we go. Shout out time. Here's a shout out just for you. You support me, so I support you. This shout out is for our friends. Let's see who it is today. It's our members. You do that, right? Okay. All right. So we've got Stanton, who is Abandoned Places. He also has a train one. He's been with us for 20 months. And we've got, I cannot read any of this shit. Robert, who's been with us for 18 months. And he does prospecting in coins. Fractured's been with us for 14 months. And that's Miss Jennifer, or Jen. She just does ASMR. Carnival has been with us for 9 months. They do cruising and traveling. Ria's been with us for 9 months, and she does relaxation videos, if I could speak words. Mr. Wells, that's Garrett. He's been with us for 6 months. He does mining. April's been with us for 5 months. She does a reaction channel. Michael's been with us for 4 months. He has night vision cameras with not cartoons, raccoons and deer. Sassy's been with us for 4 months, and she does cooking and traveling. Mr. Jerry's been with us for 4 months. That's other side of the boat. He's been with us for 4 months. He does magnet fishing, other outdoor things, but mostly metal detecting. Mostly metal detecting. That's what I've seen the most of. Miss Heather's been with us for 3 months. She does circuit crafts and makeup. Theta's been with us for 3 months, and he does games. Hillbilly's been with us for 2 months. That's Miss Susan, and she does ranching. John's been with us for 21 days. That's a freebie, and he does gaming, hangout, connecty, vloggy stuff. And Batman's been with us for 21 days, and they stand on their head. And that is our members. Thank you for all of your support. We appreciate each one of you, whether you are in our chat just watching or just subscribed. Thank you all for being here, supporting us. It's been almost 5 years, like 4.5. Isn't that amazing? Like, share, comment, and we'll see you in part 2.